Welcome back guys, we're back in with another WordPress tutorial. This time we're going to be going over how to add a form to your WordPress site or blog. And by form, I mean anything that they can fill out and send information back to you. Perhaps you might want some feedback or a contact us form. So you can create your forms, and with the plugin I'm going to use here, it actually comes up with a few useful ones that you can use yourself already. So to get started, come onto your WordPress dashboard, go over to plugins and then add new. Here we're going to type in forms in the search bar. And then we're going to be going over to the Form Maker by 10 Web mobile friendly drag and drop contact form builder. Now I have used a few of these forms and I found this to be the easiest so far, especially with setup, and the free version is very compatible. It's got lots of features that you can use. So go ahead, install and then activate. Once you activate it, it's going to bring you back to your plugins page right here, and you can see on the left hand side we now have a Form Maker option. Now, as I was saying, it does come with some pre-configured forms that are actually really handy and you can use them straight away, and that's the Contact Us, the Client Form, List, Feedback Form, Business Demographic Survey, and a Cake Order Form. Now, if you do actually want to view these, you can just go to Edit and then we can go to Preview, or you can just go straight to Preview. We're going to go to Edit so you can see how it's sort of set up, and it's set up in blocks and columns like this. And you can do a preview by hitting that button there. As you can see, this is what it's going to look like if we do embed that shortcode. Now if I come back over to forms here, the shortcode is displayed on the right, so every pre-made form has got its shortcode right here. You can also add a new form just by pressing this button, and it will come to this page, and it's extremely easy to use, from adding fields to adding columns. If I just go ahead and do a title here, so I'll do test 1 here for the form title. We're going to go ahead and add a field here, so let's go for a single choice. It gives you a live display on the right hand side of what it's going to look like, so as you change it here, so as I've typed in test question, it's come up on the right. You can change where the label position is, whether you want it to the left or the top. You can hide the label entirely. You can make it required, so they have to answer these options. Change whether it's vertical or horizontal. And here you can actually change the name of the options. And you do also have some advanced options here that you can use. Now this has got a lot of elements in it here, user info fields, you can even do, mark them on the map, email addresses, you got advanced, so you can add HTML. As you can see, it's a very robust plugin. You can even sort out payments, prices and stuff like that. However, we're just going to keep it simple and we're just going to make this one form here just to show you. So we're going to go ahead and press add. So this is going to be our super simple questionnaire. Of course you might want to add columns to that, you might want to add a page to it as well. And if you want to get rid of any of these, just press a little X here and it'll ask you whether you want to delete the page and preserve the fields, or delete the page and the fields. We're just going to delete both there, and the same with this one. You can go ahead and change the form header, so you can choose whether to show the header or not. You can put a title here, so we're going to put test again. You can put description, change how the description looks. You can add images and image animations. And you do even get quite a lot of free image animations here. So now we're going to go ahead and publish it. You can also check other stuff like email options. This is going to be where you send the email to, so you can either have the admin email, so it goes straight to the admin email, or you can specify one yourself. You can also specify what email it comes from, or the name that it comes from, the subject, and all other stuff that you might want to set up before you actually get going with this plugin. On the appearance option, you get 4 types, which is the embedded, the pop-up, the top bar, and the scroll box that you can choose from. Let's just go ahead and preview our questionnaire. There we go. So we got test questionnaire. We can choose that one or that one, and then we can press submit. So we'll come back to this in a second. We'll just head over to the submissions, which is the second one down on the form maker, and we'll just check that our actual submission went through and that we received it. On the top here, you can select the form. So we're going to go to test 1, and of course you can select whatever form there, and you can check, and we've got our submission here. I would have blocked my IP, but from here you can actually click the block IP if you do need to for any reason, or if they've submitted something that is against your rules or against the site. You can view the submission, edit it, or delete it if you want. So back to the forms here and how to actually embed them onto pages or add them. It's really your choice where you want to add them to, but you can add the shortcode to its own particular page, or you can add it to an original page. So what we'll do first is we'll just copy it. We've copied the Business Demographic Survey. Now we're just going to head over to pages. I'm going to find a page that we want to put it on now. And this is just a test, so we're just going to come over to the home page again. We'll go to edit and then we'll add it there just to see what it looks like. As you can see, I've already got one placed in there. So all you've got to do is just go underneath here, start another block and go for the shortcode. Then if you just paste the shortcode into there, it will look something like that. Now if you go to your preview, we're going to preview this in a new tab. And if we scroll down, we should now see the other questionnaire, which is this one here. Same as before, you can check what options apply to you. This one even has a way to check and stop spam getting through, and then you can submit it once this actually matches up. So as you can see, super easy to install, create one, and actually add it to your pages or your posts. So as I said before, the submissions will go through the submissions tab here, and of course will be emailed to a specified email address if you change that in the settings, and of course the admin email. You can just select from the drop down menu here which one you want to check. Let's go to contact us, and let's just see, we've had one from myself as well, which was another test too. Now let's just go down to themes. And as you can see, it has also quite a large amount of themes that you can pick from. To actually check them out, if you just go over to edit, and again you get a live preview of what you're doing on the right hand side, and you can change anything from the border radius, border width, the font family, and all stuff like that. You can change that all here, and as you can see, it will have a live change on the right hand side. So if you do change anything on this, of course save and come back out. Now let's come down to options, and here you can, for the reCAPTCHA, add your site key and your secret key. You can also add your Maps API key if you want to use Google Maps on it. The forms, you can change it back to just a HTML editor. You can add anti-bot protection, anti-spam, limit single IP submissions, and all that sort of good stuff as well. So again, it has got a huge amount of options here, especially for a free plugin. So of course we said how you can add it by just using the shortcode and adding that to your page or post. However, if you want to delete it, all you got to do is just head back over to where you added it to. So in this case, it was home. And you can simply remove the block. So once we remove the block, that's all gone, and we're back to our only form at the bottom, which was the contact us form. There we go, and that's gone. So thanks again for watching. For any more videos like this, don't forget to check out the SeekaHost tutorial. And if you're looking to get yourself online quickly and easily with some really good packages, then check out the new SeekaHost app. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you again on the next WordPress tutorial. Bye bye.